And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you
Stream
about everything
elements
that's happened?
She
and
did.
robot.
And I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events.
Stream
before our
elements
paths crossed.
and robot.
What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events: the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Stream elements and robot.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, you are too kind. We thank you.
I practice doing a loop-the-loop on my ball.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever?
How offensive. Next. Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now? But I'll allow your limp.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
seen devils there in the wild. It would be terrifying to encounter, I think. I'm happy to read about it, mind.
Last time I saw you,
I'd wager Ravencourt Tower has some of the best views in the castle.
I adore decorating for the holidays. Never have food is buried up.
Do you think I'm impressed? I don't care how many chops it took. Please, leave me in peace!
That's the last time I have a potion idea that helped me.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian. Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice. We don't have a choice.
You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Off on another adventure, are we?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe... Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Graham's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Accio!
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio!
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio! Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Stupid one.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio. Accio.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
Revelio.
At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures.
Revelio.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Confringo. What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is
Revelio.
of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Confringo.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Revelio.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
No!
You made a mistake.
That was the sand.
Shall we finish what we started? Ah!
Place.
The man returns to the
Confringo.
Never been one to guard me.
Potato.
Now, vegetable.
Confringo.
That was the Haunter Hall.
Ready your war. The fight was truly just.
Yes, they want a bio. You will.
Confringo.
You're despicable.
You'll need to be pushing ahead.
I don't like this.
I refuse to be taken.
You're not getting those slippers.
Marvelous.
Confringo. Ah, there you are. If you could have
Coward!
Confringo! Cabalso!
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but you hadn't got here when you did. I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this.
Revelio.
I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Hogsmeade, here I come.
You might as well watch it.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
What are you up to now?
There's Ollivander's. I hope he...
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes. Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Another pitiful beast caught in my You will not be Scythian! Scythian! You will pay for that. What? Scythian!
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Take your life before you Look what you might want to look at.
There we are.
I am at your call. Expulso! This is not going well for you. Expulso!
Glacius!
Expulso!
Bombarda!
You'll be sorry you did that.
Confringo!
Finish the job.
Defender!
Expulso!
Potato! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius!
Quite Wait.
Confringo!
Expulso! Death from above!
Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius!
You should have joined me. Abracadabra! Only delay the inevitable.
Accio.
Is that meant to be an attack of some sort? Oh, what very nice.
Confringo! Confringo! Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
Learn that in first year, did ya? Is that the next figure?
Oh, I still enjoyed it.
Reductor.
Don't go down easy. Confringo. That's just the beginning.
Reductor. Potato.
Confringo.
Well.
Stupefy. Accio. Just warming up. Try not to make this too easy for me. Confringo, you're a treadmill bit, isn't you? You're about to...
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an out massive right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Confringo! Bombarda. You will pay. I know you're stupid. Confringo. Will you hold still? Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. My wand. Potato. You've made a great mistake. Descender. Confringo. Confringo. Descender. You've made a great mistake. To your knees. Confringo. Descender. Another pitiful beast. Potato. That's stupid. You couldn't do. Confringo. You're going to regret that. Descender. You will.
Shame nobody saw that.
A lamb. Aha! I see you. Confringo. Descender. You're no match for me. You've made it. Confringo. Descendo. You're going to regret that. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo.
pass.
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Expelliarmus!
You've made a great mistake. Such agility! I've little patience.
Bombarda!
How delightful! You're going to regret that. A lamb to the slaughter.
Bombarda! Bombarda!
Try to make this too easy for me. Pay for your deed.
Confringo! Bombarda!
You've made a great mistake. Who goes there?
Come on. Bombarda! Confringo!
Wait till Sebastian hears about this.
Ah, how delightful.
Confringo!
You're going to regret that.
Bombarda!
Aha! Ice!
Confringo!
What's this? Too far from home. That's mine.
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I'm not done with you.
Glacius! Confringo!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Expelliarmus!
My wand!
Linda!
No match for me. I'm just warming up. Novice. Ah, no!
Stupefy!
Not that! You're going to regret it. You can't hold out for
Glacius! Stupefy! Confringo!
Try to make this too
Accio!
Don't think you're going to get out.
Defender!
Pay for your deeds.
Arresto momentum.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Defender! Glacier!
A lamp? How delightful. You've made a great mistake. That's just the beginning.
Glaciers, Defender.
A lamb to the...
Glaciers. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Glaciers. Confringo. Accio. Glaciers. Protego. Stupid. Confringo.
Novice.
Stupid.
Monk. Speed.
Glaciers. Accio.
No more happy days for you.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I don't know if we should be rushing into this.
If he thinks we are aware of his plans, he may call off the ambush. We should behave as he expects us to.
Fair point. All right. Let's go.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might...
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. Do you?
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere.
Revelio!
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Confringo!
Gullible children, walk right into our path!
Glacier!
just pitiful.
Confringo. Real quick,
Right, let's see what they can find.
They got what they
Rebellion. Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. A shame to see such potential go to waste.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh, my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the Centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. But
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?